Can the society operate without laws? Let me know your answer in the comment section and walk with me to the end of the video as I explain it. Remember to leave a like as well. In today's legal method series, we'll be discussing the functions and uses of laws. Because that we've understood the meaning of laws, now what is the use of such laws? Or are laws dispensable in the society? Now, the prime purpose of law is to make, preserve and restore order. What this means is that law is the foundation upon which public order rests. Recall that previously people resorted to brute force in order to settle disputes that they have, but nowadays the modernized means of settling disputes is through laws, that is through the judicial system. Nemeka JSC pointed out that without the institutionalized means of settling disputes, that citizens who have grievances against their fellow citizens will resort to brute force. Another function of law is suppression of deviant behavior. Law lays down rules and regulations that regulate human behaviors and as such ascribes sanctions if there is to be any form of default to such laws. So what this means is that for any deviant behavior, there is sanctions that follows it. And without those sanctions, lawless individuals in the society will be a wolf to others. In the Hobbesian language, it is called Homo homini lupus. Lord Devlin observed that the suppression of vice is as much the law's business as the suppression of superversive activities. So meaning that law sets boundaries for accepted activities and activities that are not accepted. Another function of law is that it regulates the principal organs of government. For example, in the Nigerian system, there is the principle of checks and balances. Another function of law is that law is used as a tool for political, economic, and social change. Remember that one of the characteristics of law is dynamic and organic, meaning that law is not static, it changes with the changing time in order to satisfy and meet societal needs. Another function of law is that law reinforces the morals in the society, lays a foundation for evaluating and enforcing such values in the society. Remember the case of Josiah and the state, where justice, which is served through laws, was seen as not just justice for the deceased, for the appellant, but also for the society whose morals and values have been desecrated by the heinous crime. Law also serves as an instrument for promoting international peace and order. For example, the United Nations Charter, etc. Law also recognizes and promotes fundamental rights. This is seen in Chapter 4 of the 1999 Constitution of Nigeria. So I'll stop here for today. Ask your questions and then let me know if you have a contrary opinion. Thank you for engaging in the next legal space.